as it is. The rule of law stands as a cornerstone of any just and equitable society. It is the principle that no one, regardless of their position or power, is above the law. It is the very foundation upon which our systems of justice are built. This principle is especially critical when it comes to those who are entrusted with enforcing the law, the police. The police play an undeniably crucial role in maintaining order, upholding the law, and ensuring the safety and security of the public. They are the thin blue line that stands between order and chaos, between peace and anarchy. Before delving into the legal recourse available to victims of unlawful police actions, it's crucial to first define what constitutes such conduct. Unlawful police action encompasses any conduct by law enforcement that violates an individual's constitutional, statutory, or human rights. One of the most egregious examples is wrongful arrest, occurring without probable cause. Excessive force is another grim facet, where force far exceeds what is necessary. This can lead to serious injuries, psychological trauma, and even death. Understanding these actions helps individuals recognize violations and seek justice. Their sense of freedom hinges on the right to liberty, to move freely without fear of arbitrary detention. Yet this right is often violated through wrongful arrest, striking at the core of individual liberty. Imagine being stopped by law enforcement and then informed, "You are under arrest." This scenario is a harsh reality for many. An arrest must be based on probable cause, grounded in tangible evidence. Disregarding this principle erodes trust between citizens and law enforcement. Wrongful arrest can lead to job loss, financial ruin, and social stigma. The scars, both emotional and psychological, can linger for years. The hands on the clock seem to mock as each tick serves as a hammer blow to the anxiety gnawing at your sanity. You sit confined within the cold, sterile walls of a holding cell. The minutes bleed into hours, the hours into an endless night. This is the grim reality of illegal detention, a harrowing test of endurance. Illegal detention occurs when an individual is held without legal justification. It is a blatant disregard for due process, a fundamental pillar of any just legal system. Section 3. Excessive force, the unjustifiable use of power, the thud of bodies colliding, the sharp crack of bone against bone. These are the chilling sounds of excessive force, a brutal symphony of power unleashed without restraint. Excessive force is not a tool of law enforcement. It is kaide kases, a weapon of oppression. The law recognizes that officers may need to use force, but it must be reasonable and necessary. The principle of proportionality dictates this balance. Excessive force should always be a last resort. The consequences can be devastating, both physically and psychologically. Cases of excessive force erode public trust and fuel social unrest. Legal remedies for the wronged. Unlawful police action can leave an individual reeling, grappling with trauma and the realization that their rights have been violated. Yet the law provides avenues for redress, for seeking justice and holding those responsible accountable. Legal remedies are varied, addressing different forms of misconduct, from challenging unlawful detention to seeking compensation and systemic change. The legal system offers tools to fight back against injustice. Section 2. The power of habeas corpus, a shield against unlawful detention. The writ of habeas corpus stands as a beacon of liberty, a powerful safeguard against arbitrary detention, derived from Latin meaning "you shall have the body," It has its roots in ancient English common law. It empowers individuals to challenge the legality of their detention. Habeas corpus is a right enshrined in constitutions and international human rights instruments. It is accessible to all who find themselves unjustly deprived or bedardalized on the side Cine Saddle Side Tibe Percatan Didais. Whether it be a case of mistaken identity, wrongful arrest, or political persecution, habeas corpus offers a legal avenue to challenge the detention and demand release. Section 3. Ascending the ladder of justice, complaints and the pursuit of accountability. The pursuit of justice in cases of unlawful police actions often requires navigating a complex system. It demands a strategic approach, utilizing every available avenue to hold perpetrators responsible. This journey may involve filing complaints with various authorities, engaging with oversight bodies, and leveraging public pressure. One of the first steps often involves lodging a formal complaint with the law enforcement agency itself. While this may seem counterintuitive, it serves as a crucial step in establishing a record of the incident. Most police departments have established procedures for handling citizens' complaints. However, relying solely on internal investigations can be fraught with challenges. Police departments may not always conduct thorough or impartial investigations. This is where external oversight bodies such as civilian review boards play a crucial role. These independent bodies have the authority to investigate complaints and review police practices. They serve as a vital check on police power, ensuring that complaints are taken seriously. Engaging with these oversight bodies can be instrumental in bringing about meaningful police reform. Section 1. The price of injustice. Understanding compensation for wrongful arrest. The violation of an individual's liberty through wrongful arrest has tangible, often devastating consequences. The trauma of being unjustly detained and the lingering stigma can leave lasting scars. While no amount of monetary compensation can truly erase the pain, it can serve as a measure of redress. Compensation for wrongful arrest acknowledges the profound impact on a person's life. It provides the means for victims to access therapy, rebuild careers, and reclaim their lives. The state has a moral and legal obligation to make amends for the harm it has caused. The legal basis for seeking compensation stems from the right to be free from unreasonable seizure. When this right is violated, the law provides avenues for victims to seek redress. This principle is enshrined in constitutions, human rights treaties, and domestic laws. The process of seeking compensation can be complex and challenging. Victims may face skepticism and legal hurdles. Seeking legal counsel from experienced attorneys is crucial. A skilled attorney can guide victims through the legal process and advocate for their rights. Here's Section 2, Building Your Case, Essential Elements of a Compensation Lawsuit. Seeking compensation for wrongful arrest requires careful consideration and a strong resolve. Building a compelling case demands meticulous attention to detail and irrefutable evidence. It is a process best navigated with the guidance of a seasoned attorney. At the heart of any successful lawsuit lies the ability to establish liability. This involves proving that the arrest was indeed wrongful. Meticulous documentation becomes paramount. Every detail surrounding the arrest must be carefully documented. Witness statements can corroborate the victim's account. A successful lawsuit must also demonstrate the tangible and intangible harms suffered. This can include financial losses and emotional distress. Quantifying these harms often requires expert testimony. The amount of compensation awarded can vary widely. Factors considered may include the length of detention and the conditions of confinement. In some cases, punitive damages may also be awarded. These damages are meant to punish the wrongdoers and deter future misconduct. A skilled attorney can guide victims through this complex process. The pursuit of justice can often feel like an uphill battle. Yet hope for accountability can be found in the precedents set by those who challenged injustice before us. Past victories in compensation lawsuits serve as powerful beacons. Legal precedent dictates that courts should adhere to previous rulings in similar cases. This principle provides consistency and predictability within the legal system. Past victories serve as powerful ammunition for victims of wrongful arrest. Skilled attorneys meticulously research past cases to build their legal strategy. These precedents are cited in court filings as persuasive evidence. The weight of legal precedent can sway judges and juries. Leveraging legal precedent requires a nuanced understanding of the law. A skilled attorney can identify the strengths and weaknesses of past precedents. This ability allows attorneys to secure justice for their clients. Past victories contribute to the ongoing fight for a more just society. The pursuit of justice is rarely a straightforward path. It is a journey often fraught with obstacles and roadblocks. Many victims of unlawful police actions find their complaints met with indifference. Knowing how to navigate the legal system and access alternative avenues for redress becomes paramount. When law enforcement agencies fail to act impartially, victims feel vulnerable and disillusioned. The system designed to protect them becomes complicit in their suffering. Exploring alternative legal routes becomes a necessity. One such avenue involves escalating the complaint to external oversight bodies. Civilian review boards offer a level of independence and objectivity. These boards have the authority to review evidence and make recommendations. Independent police monitors provide ongoing oversight of police practices. These monitors can launch their own investigations and recommend changes. Engaging with these bodies can amplify victims' voices and contribute to systemic change. The walls of silence surrounding unlawful police action are being challenged by public scrutiny. Instantaneous communication and social media have become potent tools for accountability. Incidents of police misconduct can no longer be easily dismissed. The court of public opinion has emerged as a powerful force for change. Public pressure can serve as a catalyst for justice. When cases capture public attention, law enforcement agencies are more likely to respond. The fear of reputational damage and potential protests contribute to this shift. Social media platforms play a pivotal role in amplifying the call for justice. Bystander videos provide irrefutable evidence of misconduct. Hashtags and online campaigns create a sense of collective outrage. Harnessing public pressure requires careful consideration and strategic planning. Crafting a compelling narrative is crucial. Engaging with journalists and human rights organizations can amplify the message. Public pressure has proven to be a powerful tool for accountability. It pushes for systemic reforms that protect the rights of all citizens. The pursuit of justice is an ongoing journey, a collective responsibility. It demands vigilance, courage, and an unwavering commitment to accountability. Every act of resistance contributes to a more just society. Legal remedies and compensation processes are crucial tools in this struggle. They provide avenues for redress and mechanisms for accountability. The effectiveness of these tools depends on individuals stepping forward. The fight against unlawful police actions is about strengthening the rule of law. True security and justice are achieved through a system that respects all citizens. The pursuit of justice requires a fundamental shift in perspective. It is about bridging divides and fostering dialogue. Working together, we can create a future where justice is a lived reality for all. Ensuring law enforcement operates within the law requires internal accountability, external oversight, and commitment from officials. It's about creating a culture of accountability and transparency that benefits both law enforcement and communities. External oversight bodies like civilian review boards ensure law enforcement accountability. Community policing initiatives improve relations and public safety. The pursuit of justice requires vigilance, commitment, and courage to challenge injustice.